standing. Namaste and good morning, everybody. And today we're going to start standing. So stand with your feet hip distance apart. And feel grounded. Feel your feet firmly on the floor. Roll your shoulders back. When you start your class standing, you have an opportunity to get in contact with this groundedness. So spread your toes, roll your shoulders back. I need to have a little bit more space at the top. That's it. And inhale, bring your arms up. Stretch up towards the sky, arching your back a little bit. Exhale, bring your hands to center. We're going to do this twice more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more, inhale. Exhale, bow towards the ground, releasing all tension on your neck. So like if you were a rag doll, bow towards the ground, Maxine. That's it, good. And sway side to side, letting the whole of the upper body be loose. And roll it up into standing. Bring your right leg behind your left and stretch and bring it back to center and stretch again. And change side to side. That's it, like a little dance. And stretch. Two more. Last one. Stretch and release. Interlace your fingers behind your back and stretch your hands away. Just trying to see the frame of this Zoom because it looks like if it's capturing less of the room and I haven't got any more. It's like if it has zoomed in. All right, well, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And release your arms. And let your chin come towards your chest, roll to one side and to the other side. Feel the sides of the neck. And now we're rolling to the side and looking down, and then back to the side and looking down. Great. And bring yourselves back to center. Open your feet a little bit wider apart. We're going to use the Yoni Mudra. Yoni Mudra is the mudra for your womb. So we're going to start flexing the feet. And we're going to come into our Hindi squat. So the Hindi squat is when you just bring your elbows against your knees and push away. If this is not available to you because of your hips or because your heels are not, try it out. because your heels don't touch the floor. You can use a block or a blanket underneath your heels and you stand on it, and that will be a bit easier. The idea of the Hindi squat is to have your back as straight as you can so that your lower back can release. Yeah. If this is not available because of any pain on the knees, I'm happy that if you come halfway and you can rest your forearms against your knees, pushing away a little bit. All right, good. So we're going to start a little flow, and then we're going to put it into a longer flow. Come into standing. We have the Yoni Mudra. So we're going to bring the arms up in Namaste and then turn the palms down, bring it through the body and bring it forwards like this, okay? So turning the hands down, making that triangle and bring it forwards like that. Good, so yes, Maxine got it right. We have to have our feet wide. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, turn your hands down and bring your hands through, bringing it forwards. Coming up and hands to center. Very good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands through, bring it forwards. And back to center. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands through. Bring it up and back to center. So we'll start feeling our legs. Now stand at the back of your mats. Now that you know that starting point, your feet will be towards the outer edges of the mat, shoulders back and down. We're going to do the same starting point, and then we're going to come into a wide-legged down dog. So normally down dog, you have your feet hip distance apart, about 6 inches. This time, your feet will be apart. You will have to modify your feet to face forwards as you do it, so that you're in a nice leg straight down dog. Hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up. Baby back bend. Turn your hands down and come into your Yoni Mudra flow. Hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring it down and up. And hands to center. One more. Inhale. Bring your hands through. And back to center, bow towards the ground. Walk your hands into a wide-legged down dog. Turn your feet so that your toes are pointing forwards. Your legs are as wide as the mat. Inhale, contract your lower abdomen and your pelvic floor, come into plank. Exhale, push back into down dog. Inhale, come into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. And bring your knees onto the floor. Let your body drape down towards the ground. Release your feet. Shoulders back and down. Cobra. Exhale, release down. Tap your toes. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Turn your feet to face outwards and come into your Hindi squat. That's it. Very good, Liz. Yes. Good. Bring your fingertips onto the ground. Bring your hips up. Release your head. Inhale. Come all the way up. Exhale. Hands to center. Lovely. So we're going to be adding a little bit more to this sequence. Maybe I will come in the diagonal. I'll show you quickly so that you know what to do. We're going to do these 3 flows to start. Then come into wide-legged down dog. And we're going to bring the leg up, opening the hip, one leg, and then the other. So my arms are straight, my heel is going down towards the floor, the leg is outstretched. This is a little bit different to having your three-legged dog with a leg in the middle of the mat. So just feel that. And then we're going to add a little bit more. Let's do it. And Geraldine, if this is too much, just do down dog, wide-legged down dog. Hands towards your heart. Inhale, arms up. Sorry, legs wide, yeah? Exhale, bring your hands through, Yoni Mudra, and up, down. Inhale. Exhale, Yoni Mudra, and down. One more. Yoni Mudra, energy for your second chakra, and bow towards the floor. Come into a wide-legged downward facing dog, modifying so that your feet are facing forwards. Inhale, right leg up. Feel that stretch, point your right toes. And back to center, left leg up. Let your heel release down towards the floor. Back to center, look towards your hands, come into plank. Knees on the ground, your legs are still wide, lower down. Forehead on the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog with your legs wide. Turn your feet, walk your hands back to your Hindi squat. Nice. Bring your hips up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. An option that you can use for your Hindi squat, if you want, is to have a block nearby. So when you come back, you can sit on the block, and that way you won't be forcing your knees too much. I have my block here. That could be an option. Remember that we don't want pain. We want to have effort, but no pain. Here we go again. So now, instead of just bringing the leg up, we're going to bring the leg up and bend the knee. So with the feet outstretched, bring the leg up and bend the knee, which is going to bring the stretch further on the thighs and the other side. Okay, here we go. Feet as wide as the mat. Hands towards your heart. Keep your pelvic floor in and up. Your lower abdomen in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn your hands down. Yoni Mudra. Bring it up and down. Inhale. Exhale, Yoni Mudra. Bring it up. One more. Good. Yoni Mudra, and bow towards the floor. Walk your hands forward, stand your feet to face forwards. Right leg up, bend your knee. Keep your right hand firmly on the floor. Feel this stretch in the side body. Left heel towards the ground. And release, change sides, still right leg. Find that stretch. And bring it back to center. Come into plank, wide-legged plank. Knees on the floor. Drape your way down onto the ground. This is easier than chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Turn your feet to face outwards and come into your Hindi squat. Remember, you can sit on the block if you prefer to take that option. It's quite nice sitting on the block. You can also sit on a chair or something. Fingertips on the floor, hips up, rolling up into standing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to center. Shake your hands, shake your body. So we're going to bring it up a little bit. From leg up, we're going to bring the knee towards the chest and then bring it across into a fallen triangle. This is a side plank type of posture of asana. And if you can't go all the way, just try halfway by bringing your knee on bringing the foot on the floor. But I think you can all do it. So I'll show you what it will look like. From three-legged dog, you will be opening your hip, rotating your hip. Then you bring the knee towards the chest. You bring the leg across, and you bring your arm up. So that's the fallen triangle. Then you will bring the leg back up and release, and we're going to do the other side. Bending the knee, then knee to chest, bring it across, back up, and wide-legged dog. All right, this is the last little effort for today. So get ready. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shoulders back and down, be grounded. Yesterday it made me laugh that I was listening to the radio and they were talking about this kind of superhero pose and how that can empower you. And there was a TED talk about this, and it had thousands and thousands of views, and everybody was like standing with their hands on the hips or standing with it. But actually there isn't proof that this is the case, that you really boost your mood by doing that. But what there is proof that is true, that it helps your mood, is by having your spine straight. So if you are sloping, then your attitude will be depressed, low. If your back is nice and straight and your chest is open, your attitude will be more positive, your mood will be positive. So you don't need to stand like that or like that. Just have a nice open smile on your chest, and that will help. But now we do have our superhero Svadistana chakra flow. Inhale, arms up, exhale. Bring it through, Yoni Mudra. Hands to center. Inhale, exhale, Yoni Mudra. And back to center, one more. Try to go low so that your knees are working. Inhale, bring it through. Coming to down dog, wide-legged down dog. Remember to modify your feet. Inhale, right leg up, bend your knee. Push onto your hands, push onto your heel. And bring the knee towards the chest. Bring the leg across. Side plank with your legs open or fallen triangle. Lovely. Hands back to center, bring the leg back up, three-legged dog. And release, change sides. Left leg up, bend your knee. Let your right heel go down towards the floor. Take your time. Breathe. Bring the knee towards the chest and bring it across, arm up. Fallen triangle. Leg back up, three-legged dog. And bring it back into wide-legged dog. Come into plank. Lower knees on the floor and drive down, or chaturanga. Release your legs, release your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. And we're going to add pigeon. So bring the right leg up, bring the right knee behind your right wrist, just to stretch that hip. Open your chest. breathe deeply. If it's available to you, have your left hand on the floor, bend your left knee and hold with your right hand. Ooh, breathe. If you can't reach, just stay where you are with the leg down. And release down towards the ground. Inhale, lift your head, bring your hands into the floor. Tag your left toes under and come up into your wide-legged down dog. Left leg up and bring the left knee behind the left wrist. Now, if you need to, you can sit down and have your chest just forwards like this. You can also place a block underneath your hip to give you a bit more support, in particular if the knee is not very happy on this external rotation. So open your chest. If it's available to you, bend your back knee and you can hold with the same hand or with opposite hand, stretching your thigh. Very nice, lovely. And then release and fold forwards. Inhale, lift your head. Tag your back toes under, come into downward facing dog. And walk your hands back to your Hindi squat. Last one of the day. You can sit on your block if you prefer. We're going to have 5 breaths in here. So if you need to sit, you can sit in a little stool. Count your breaths. Lovely. And release, coming to sitting. And then find your Shavasana. Arms by the sides of the body. Neck is long, shoulders relaxed. Maybe have a sigh. And another one. Good. And feel the body surrendering to the ground. Relax any tension that you may have. And as you are at home, you can have a bit of a longer Shavasana if you wanted to. But if you're ready to continue your day, just gently come into sitting, Geraldine. Are you okay? Have a little stretch and come into sitting, and we're going to finish with our arms and shantis. You can stay in Shavasana if you want for a little bit longer. Inhale to begin, inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your palms together, rub your palms, make the movement a little faster, and place your palms over your face. Inhale deeply. Open your eyes to the darkness of your hands. Slide your hands to your chest. Namaste. Give yourself a little clap. Well done.